Strap yourselves in, boys. Those are the easy ones. Welcome. Gaming Wolf plays TNT Evilution. Map, what, 20? Is that where we're at? That's what my constituents tell me. Oh boy. This video and the next one. Super long. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's the longest thing I'm doing. Ooh. Actually, I think so far, this is the longest playlist, is this game. Boy, so central processing. We got a lot of ground to cover. I wonder if this is actually the largest level in the game. It sure feels like it. Oh boy. Well, we got a lot to talk about this time. And not a whole lot of time, despite the fact that there is, in fact, a lot of time. But time is in limited quantities, as you know anything about it. Well, at least for us, mere mortals. Yeah, you're trying to do this level without saving, even if you are doing well, just making one mistake just from the fact that this is an endurance test will probably make you really mad. Probably. Oh my god, shit. That chunganar. I don't want to toot my own horn. That's for funner. Many offices. Many people. Salary doom men. They all have, like, drinks, too. That's a nice touch. This guy had 4 pellets with him. So did this guy. And they were all doing Excel spreadsheets, or maybe they were doing some PowerPoints. I was talking the other day, I thought it was games in Excel sheets. No, it was games in PowerPoints. But also could be spreadsheets. But yeah, you could, apparently people also make video games in PowerPoints too. I'm wondering what kind of secret society this is that you'd ever want to do that. But you know what? To each their own. Experimental games for experimental people that we don't know if they exist. For you and me. Dankeschön. Alright. Oh, that is terrible. You teleported me in front of the shotgunner. How could you? But the fun is just begun. Look! There's a knight in the barrel. Not as easy as fish in a barrel, because this is a box. Surprise, box it. Well, there's a chainsaw if you don't have one, still. But behold, the fleshy part of the box. And this guy. Now, this is important because there's a computer map there. And it is absolutely a good idea to have a computer map for this level, so let's take it. Make it use the stock sound effect. Ay, caramba. Oh yes, sacrifice him to the altar of sacrifices. Sacrifice City, they called it. And the Grand Theft Auto Haiti. Haiti, yes. Haiti don't be liking those haters. Really? I thought there was the hater and then the Haiti. No, that kind of thing. Really? Because no one says Haiti? Nope. Nope, we don't call anyone a Haiti. That just begs the question. But wait, there's another thing. Check this out. This is a much deeper secret. Plus it's outside. And it's got the BFG. So you want to be here. Definitely. And something interesting is going to happen over there too. I wonder if that's part of an engine quirk. I don't actually know. What is this part? It's like some kind of moat of blood? Anyway, I bet you're wondering what we do. Well, we got to shoot that thing in the back. And then it instantly lowers. Like, instantly. And I think that just has to do with the Switch sprite things. But the fact that the wall lowered that fast too does have me wondering. Rather curious. It's like I'm turning off part of the wall. Look at that. That map is like, ha! You thought you only had 5 minutes? Look at me! I'm the biggest map you'll ever see.
You sure about that? You know I'm damn sure I'm sure about that. Get my TNTs up in my butthole. Ouch. Explosion. Oh no. There's more to this office than meets the eye.
Oh hey. There's some stuff behind there, but I think I have to move forward on something first to make the wall go down. I don't remember exactly. I think I just go back after a certain time and then I'll just get there inexplicably. So if you forget about it, well, don't, because there's a third elemental over there. Shit! And more than one, I believe, too. Yep. Cocksucking. More than meets the rockin'. Oh, no demons. Demonic cons. Just more self-advertising. Yeah. Things you will not see. LPs of me using, like, Oblige, which is like a random Doom level procedural generator. Me LPing something procedure generated doesn't really work. No Man's Sky for you. As if that was ever a question. What is No Man's Sky? You're right! No, you're wrong. Aw! Oh, it's like that skull switch, only it's shaped like a regular switch with the same kind of graphics behind it. Ah! Did you really have to throw another paint elemental so quickly? Oh, hey, it's looking like a city out here now. We got that graphic that may or may not do something. Just stare at me from beyond. Okay, cool. My plasma's back up to speed. I don't even recall if I've heard this music yet. But it sure is something to keep listening to for a very long time. It doesn't, it's not too aggressive, so it's not in your face, so it's not annoying the fact that it probably has to loop a lot. Yeah, that's a very slow lift. That's going to happen automatically now. Fine. I accept this gracious gift of graciousness. Oh. Okay. You do you, buddy. So here's a question for you. Did we as a human species just inexplicably decide to end our sentences with "as you do"? As you do? I thought it was weird that I noticed a lot of people saying it. I'm just wondering if there's a particular origin point or if I'm just reading too much into something. Which would be true, but also doesn't negate my question. It's like the opposite of loaded question. I'm begging nothing. I know what you're thinking. How can you have the opposite of something fallacious? Fallacious. By it being correct. Or, not really. By having good sense, even if it's not correct. How about that? It's because you can be fallacious and correct. Which is stranger than it sounds. Up through that wall, there's gonna be some fun times. Oh, central processing. Is that what they call it? Okay. So this is the big CPU. That would explain the amount of space that we have here. All the server farms. All the offices. Yeah, I guess so. What is going on back there? We got a huge staircase full of dudes. Can I just BFG'd them? Because that was the right thing to do, I think. Considering how many I was able to hit within that range. I think I made a good decision.
Always the best.
Oh, hey, Red Skull. How you doing? You still fascistizing the countryside? What's he doing nowadays? Just stuck in another world? Yeah, maybe. You got the gut, shun. We shun all gunners. Really? Yes. Also, we hang all hangers and hangars. See, I'm obligated to call it hangar, because it makes me anger. Angar.
They call me Angar, greatest of all the Angs. No, not Ang. It's R. No, yes.
Okay, Chain Gunner. I think you've had enough to drink. It's time to go home.
It's on a big show.
Shut up.
Big show.
Oh, wow. 2 with 1 shot. And more. And this is a clusterfuck. Speaking of, I should go play Cluster Truck. That's a pretty fun thing to know about. Also another note, Hummel Party. It's a close, like, people want to talk about Mario Party Superstars, and then it's like, I want to show you this, and you'd be like, see? It's got more boards, it's better, but no. Don't believe me? Look for yourself. They're still updating it every so often, like a few times a year. Which is about right if you're actually serious about adding content. At a reasonable pace.
At a medium pace, I've got to teleport at the beginning.
And yes, if I go the original way, I'll have to walk all the way around. So don't do that. I'm taking the red door now, as is the route of destiny. Also a Baron. Don't care. He means nothing to nobody. Ain't nobody got no time for that. Because the rent is too damn high. Oh, did I expect something in there? Maybe I thought it'd be another teleporter. Never mind. Alright, then we have whatever's going on there. Oh, jeez. It's all... Oh, okay. We got this big dark part, too. Great. Great. Whoop, whoop. Yeah. Alright. Oh, don't try chain gunning things that you can shoot, because it does that! Just hit it. Just hit it once. Chainsaw's not gonna help you. There you go. Was that so hard? Although, truthfully, it's probably a one-time switch anyway, so it didn't really matter if I hit it more than once, maybe, but I wanted to be certain. Yeah, I got a Hank Pym pack. I've always wanted one of those Hank Pym stacks at the Overflow Asaurus. With my stim particles. Wait, another one? No, not another one. The same one, actually. Oh, there's still more stuff down there. And a blur sphere. Better run. Oh, no. I don't know how well an enemy can miss hit scanner-wise if you're right in front of them with the blur sphere. They can probably still hit you. I know that guy's the limit, but he has the excuse of being melee. We got to hurry. I don't know how much longer the biosuit can last. Build the future, but the future is the past. Yes, retro gaming will power the future. Well, I say retro gaming, but it's still just gaming. We call anything retro if it's not anything of this year, because we like buying the latest things to prove that we are upbeat, which you should know is just keeping up with the Joneses. So, yeah. Think of it this way. People probably already think the new WarioWare game is retro by this point. That's what we're dealing with here in this society. Curious as I participate in one. Aw, shit, you got me. Ah, yeah. I don't know.
Stop! You have violated the law!
Indeed. We're going to oblivion, Oh, come on. Well, this is a shitty position to be in. I want that pain elemental gone before I attempt to go back on the acid again. I think I left a spare biosuit, just for this occasion. Which is good thinking in this think world of ours. Okay. Now I'm going to try escaping. Okay, we can take care of Cackle also. But the Pain Elemental deleting was a must. Especially with all these skull men.
Because my skull's on fire.
Okay, more imps. I mean, we can just choke point him here. I'll have plenty of room to dodge when they get in. Except I don't have supplies in there anymore, so let's get out. Yes. Let's also obsessively destroy all the barrels possible. Shot. Put. You know, I didn't think they'd actually have the Olympics. Just a thought. But no, I'm only talking about because... Ooh, curling, right? Yeah. Well, at least I have Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games. That never lets me down. Well, in a way, it did, but it's like... You kind of expect it to be of a certain length and be promotional material, so I can't really be too hard on it. Plus, it actually managed the story mode, so that's cool. Well, that super shotgun has proved how that works. Completely unnecessary bashing the switch in with every possible ammo. That's gonna teleport somewhere. But where? I don't know, but have some cells. But wait, there's more. There's the invincibility sphere. Another invincibility sphere. Yeah, despite how long this is actually pretty generous. All things considered. Yeah, that's one thing I like about when they make hard stuff. Just like, they make up for it by putting a ton of power-ups everywhere, so you really can just strategize more instead of just being stuck with nothing. Like how I feel when playing GoldenEye in the hardest mode. It's just like, there's no health kits. And you want me to do this at one go. Go to hell. And so I did. Oh, he's gone. Nice. There ought to be an Archvile around here somewhere. That's why I was hurrying to make him happen. There we go. See? Not a waste. Anyway, going off on either side takes you to the opposite side, I think. It's all good. We have a lot of walking to do still. Walking simulator in the 90s. If you think about a lot of these games are can you simulate walking? Bam, you did it. What is a game? What a miserable pile of bits. But it was not by my hands I was given game. The gift of game, yes. Or the gift of Gab. The gift of Gabe Newell, speaking at the poker nights. Someone asked me once for, like, a poker night thing, since they don't actually sell it anymore. And I suspect it has to do with the item stuff being connected to another game, which, by the way, how many games actually connect their achievements to getting you stuff in other games? I feel like that doesn't really happen anymore. But no, the point of this discussion is that I pretty much asked them, okay, just give me something that was the equivalent price of when I got it, and I think it was something like, what, 10 to 20 bucks or something. Anyway, he did have something that was the right price, except it was something I already had. I just wanted something I didn't already have yet. It was relatively easy to get something that cheap, so I'm just wondering why he was sitting on it. And then he got confused as to why I didn't accept them. I pretty much explained it, so... It's not even like I was trying to be shit about it. I was just explaining myself pretty well, I thought. Also, the fact you have to friend someone before being able to trade, I'm not sure that's good. I mean, maybe. But, do you need to be someone's friend to trade with them? I don't know. I mean, in actuality, not in the fucking Steam store, I know that. Alright. So, there's gonna be a shit ton of walking. However, you can skip some of it with a teleporter. But, the goal is to go up to this spot. We'll fall down and make the... Oh god, we're gonna have to go make a spider mastermind happen in this level. Oh shit! Plus another Archvile. Yeah, I know. Fucking crazy, right? But we're gonna have to walk a long while, find some gates to fall through off of a few times, and then finally be done. Fitting out of this ends with some text starting before the next level, too, so... yeah. This really should have been the semi-final level, though. Oh. Where am I at this point? I'm in some kind of canyon? Oh, I can warp back up, in case that screws with me royally. Oh, pshaw. And then I pick up the rocks of the box. I believe there's a painting over there. Tank! No. Actually, I like the zombie mode where I'm just like, I'm the hunter zombie. That's a good choice for me. Because he jumps around like a crazy person. Although being the spitter is fun too. All you're doing is just putting hazards in places. Or I guess what's super fun is being the jockey, and then you're like, I'm gonna steer you off the cliff. Still wonder how that works exactly. You know, I don't think someone jumping on me can instantly control my movement. This is not a Ratatouille situation. Ratatouille, ratatouille, baba booey, baba booey. Maybe not the best use of BFG? I ranked that a 3 out of 10 BFGs. Oh dear. Well, we can rock at this guy. He's being a little shithead. Skeleton, he's going to have it fun.
Oh boy. All for the sake of fun. And whoever may see this, a time capsule of information possibly irrelevant to everybody.
You gotta play the long game when it comes to this kind of stuff. But it also helps that I've already seen value in it anyway. My whole thing is that, you know, my interests are covered. I don't have to worry about being bored. But my whole thing is like, income, please. Just some money to do things that I'd still like to do in life that my interests don't cover, like, you know, general funding for, like, vehicles and houses, you know, things people actually need, you know, paying bills so you, and taxes. I have not been in a position where I've ever needed to be taxed except for once. Think about that. It's not because I'm screwing with the IRS either. So just think harder. The truth may rest upon you like a soft glove that's actually ice cold to the touch. Because that's how my heart is.
Pretty much like a jawbreaker on the outside, ice cream on the inside.
Wait a minute. How can there be fire underwater? Ouchies. That's not the worst of it. There's another pain elemental. No. Screw off. Thank you. Oh dear. I believe the spider has the cider with the apple cider.
I am the decider.
DD cider? Doo-doo. Yep, it should be 3 BFG shots. Or, well, almost. This'll still work. Just give it a little more oomph. Yeah, there we go. I will not use more than 3 BFG shots on that. You never know if the game will... You never know if any game will decide to be like, here, have 2 of them. Thankfully, I don't think that's happened yet. Also, thankfully, I haven't been in a situation where there's been more than 1 cyber demon per level, so the moment that starts happening is the moment where I have to bring my brown pants. Oh, it'll happen. I will go deep into this Doom stuff. So, we'll get all kinds of shit thrown at me.
But how does he do it?
I don't know. It's funny thinking about if this is any difficult, but it's really just long and foreboding. Whee! That's the teleport that skips some of the walking. But wait, what's this? When I go back in the other way, I can get some of the things I was not able to grab before, including get to the spot where that shotgunner was. So, closure, I guess? Oh boy. There, have a box of rockets. You know, I'm impressed, considering this is DOS. You know, you'd think like maybe the game CPU would be shitting itself by now. Nope. It's called design. Designing around the limitations of your machine nations from your machinima and your machinipa. There's an Arachnotron. It's okay. He's not going to be much of a big deal. Arachnotrons usually are not. So far, them screwing me up has to do with them being positioned far away in an open, like, area. So, that just means I have to run faster next time I meet him. Well, I say faster, but run more reflexively. Sooner, as in react faster so I can run. You can't actually run faster than the fastest fast run you can fast. Touch that thing. Yep. Yep. That brings mind to the... we have a little bit of Monster Condo logic. Man, Monster Condo was a fun level. I want to go back to that. Guess we're getting some Monster Condo vibes. With my magnet... Yeah, I did that joke there too, so... We got all the goods covered. Let's look at the background. Maybe I'll use this as my desktop background. Actually, currently my background needs to be changed because I had it changed during the holiday season, and so I need to put it back. Back to what, mind you? I think I'll just come up with something different. It's something I change every so often, perhaps a few times a year. The other requirement is that it's not too busy, and that the color isn't trying to murder me. As in, we can't just have bright colors. We need to have more, like, settling, neutral colors. Like, you know, olive and beige or something. Or gray. Yeah, gray. A nice light gray would be okay, though. Like, this flooring is a light gray. We could use that. Yeah, we'll just use that whole... Yeah. Don't use a tessellation as your background, though. That's good for banners. And Bruce Banners. Who's a tessellation of rage, if you think about it. For like a second. Because then you have the tessellation of time on your hands. And then you become pretty strange. I know what I said. Okay. And that's the exit. You just go and use the wall there. Wow. Whew. Oh man, getting my processing up. Need my CPU speeds to be super barrios. Paradise Lost. There's an idea for Doom mod. Just recreate the whole book in the Doomverse. You'll have to excuse the time for being so long, but that really is the amount of time I needed to spend doing that level. It couldn't be helped. There was just a lot of walking. Had to be done that way. Yeah, like, even know what you're doing, you being able to... I don't think the pars were changed for this mod. So I doubt you could do it in 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Come on. That is highly unlikely. If you manage to do that, you deserve something. I just don't know what is sufficient enough for you to have.